sombering, like just
It was
really
overwhelming.
sombering. Yeah, very overwhelming.
Yeah, I cried through the whole thing. It was.
Yeah, it's you feel something weird inside you at the moment that you see everything that happened at that time. So I think that is the most impacting thing that I have ever seen before.
Irrespectively of what happens in between politicians, it's us as people who ultimately suffer as a result. So.
And may I ask where you're from?
We're from California.
California. How long have you been here?
We got in last night.
Where did you go? In Hiroshima.
We're just the museum and the Peace Park so far. Yeah.
How did you?
It was.
How did you feel?
Sombering, like just
It was
really
overwhelming.
sombering. Yeah,
I
very
cried.
overwhelming.
Yeah, I cried through the whole thing. It was. It's just.
Did you learn about Hiroshima in school when you were?
Yeah. Yeah, we were taught about it.
I don't.
Do you remember?
No, I don't think we. I think it was briefly taught, like a day maybe, and then over next type thing. So.
No, I remember knowing that it was like a big bomb and it killed a lot of people and it was really sad. But I don't remember learning more about that after that. So.
Okay, now you've here and what's the
it's amazing to reflect on this once was just nothing and devastated and only certain things survived, and it's just like wow, it kind of hits you, and then you can see the growth that's happened in the buildings and stuff like that, the rebuild and stuff. So.
How did you imagine Hiroshima before coming?
I would have to say I knew it would be a little hard or difficult.
I didn't imagine. I don't know what I imagined here. We kind of came with we've never been, so we kept an open mind, on how it was. So I don't.
I mean, just coming to the site would be overwhelming, but it when you get here, you're like, it hits you a little bit harder than what you think, what I thought it would have did.
What is peace to you? What, in your opinion, what is the key to achieve the peace?
I think it's understanding that everyone has a different opinion and it's okay. And just because people are different, it doesn't mean that we don't have to hate them or cause any kind of destruction because we don't agree with them.
Communication.
Yeah.
For both sides and respect for both sides.
And understanding that we don't have to agree. And
Yeah.
it's okay.
What's the small thing in your life we can achieve the peace, or the small thing what we can do to
Tough choice because human nature, it can be very destructive, or it could be very what's the opposite of destructive?
We try to be understanding and listen. And we try to keep an open mind even if we don't always agree. And even if we don't agree, we try to respect what they say. Respect what their wishes are.
How do you feel the Hiroshima people?
Oh, everyone's been very nice. Very nice and respectful and kind, and we haven't had any bad interactions yet. Everyone's been very nice. Yeah. Especially when we don't speak the language, everyone's been so understanding and patient with us, which is very, very unexpected, because I know in America sometimes people get impatient with people that don't understand, and it's humbling to come to another country and see everyone's so welcoming and patient, and you guys have pictures showing us what you mean and stuff like that, where in America you're kind of you figure it out, and yeah. And I think it's amazing though how we've been just welcomed here, I guess.
Do you agree or disagree the country continue to proceed and clear weapons?
Oh, very much very much agree to get rid of the nuclear weapons.
Yeah, I don't think we should even be using them or researching them anymore. After how much destruction that's caused, like they shouldn't be here.
Thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome.
May I ask where you're from?
Australia.
Australia. Did you go to the Peace Memorial Museum?
We're just on our way.
Oh, you will go.
Yeah.
Oh, did you see the atomic bomb?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
how do you feel that? How do you think? How did you?
Sad.
Sad.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you learn about Hiroshima in school when
Yes.
you were? Oh, what did you learn about Hiroshima?
Just mainly about the war. It was, devastating. Very sad.
What image the Hiroshima before coming here?
Yeah, it's very different to read about it and then to actually see it.
Oh,
Yeah,
what's the
surreal.
what is the difference?
It's just hard to picture it when you're just reading about it and learning about it rather than actually seeing it and how it's affected everything here. Yeah.
What is the peace to you? In your opinion, what is the key to achieve peace?
I think allowing people to have different points of view and it being okay. We don't have to impose our views on other people and argue about it and force them on other people.
What is the small thing in your life, in your daily life, we can do to achieve the peace or be kind or
Just be kind to each other.
Yeah.
be kind to each other?
Yeah.
If there were the people has a different opinion to you, what would you say or what would you do to them?
That's okay because everybody's life path is different, so they have different experiences and different ways to deal with things or opinions on things. That's not necessarily wrong, it's just different to me.
Or would you try to understand or listen?
Yeah,
The past
listen.
you try to
Absolutely.
listen.
Yeah,
So
it maybe might change how I feel listening to somebody else as well, because I might not have thought about that point of view. So you've always got to listen.
do you agree or disagree that countries continue to proceed nuclear weapons?
Yeah, I don't agree with those.
No.
No.
Not at all.
Why do you think so? That's too.
So we don't have this devastation again.
Yeah.
There's
This
no
should
need
never
for
happen.
it.
Yeah.
And the recovery is so long, it damages more than just the one thing that they're trying to do. The devastation for everything around it and the recovery of the earth and the people, it just takes such a long time.
Yeah, I agree with everybody. Yeah, it's not worth it. Just the devastation of it, and then it becomes retaliation, and everybody starts doing it, and then it's not worth the end.
It's not solving any problem.
Yeah.
Creating new ones.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
May I ask where you're from?
I'm from Guatemala.
Guatemala.
Guatemala, hi, Latin America.
How long have you been here? In Hiroshima.
In Hiroshima, like 3 days.
Where did you go in Hiroshima, Miyajima, or something another?
Hiroshima, the Itsukumi.
Oh, Itsukushima Jinja.
Itsukushima,
Oh,
Yeah.
how was it?
It was crazy. It's amazing. Everything feel like peace. Everything is comfortable there, and actually it's so freezing right now.
Oh, yeah. And did you go to the Peace Memorial Park?
Yes, I already been there before. Just once. Yeah, I already saw the video.
Oh, the video.
Yeah, the video, the screening video that there's playing there. It's too difficult about to talk about the bomb, because nobody wants war right now. So unfortunately, that happened to you, and we're really sorry about it.
Did you learn about Hiroshima in school when you were students?
No, unfortunately, no. We don't know anything about Hiroshima, but they teach about the war. the World War. Yeah.
Oh, how did you learn about Hiroshima? How did you get it?
I came once to Japan on 2023.
Oh,
Yeah, I was here and I couldn't visit Hiroshima. So there is a lot of monuments, there's a lot of information about Hiroshima. So I said, why not? Why not? I could try to come here, just learn about your experience, learn about your culture, and learn about what happened with the bomb. You know.
how did you imagine about it before coming to Hiroshima?
Probably the main reason why is, you know, the situation about the bomb explosion. To come here, they visit the hypercenter of the bomb and the memorial piece, just to learn about how it works, how Hiroshima works right now during the day. You know, it's like it's a regular life or it's not. Just, I think that is the main reason why they come here, just to visit Hiroshima.
Oh yeah, thank you very much. Now that you've actually here,
Hi.
and how is Hiroshima? What do you think of Hiroshima?
What I
Yeah,
think about
what is-
Hiroshima? It's a beautiful place.
Beautiful place.
I love Hiroshima. It's too calm. Right now it's a little bit freezy. Yeah, but I love the food. I love the people. The people are so kind. Yeah, everything. And they, for example, for me it's different right now because in my country we don't have a train. The train station, yeah, we don't have train. So for me this one, it's amazing because we don't know about the train and everybody is so kind with me. It's like, oh, do you have some questions about it? Yeah, come here. I will show you how it works.
Oh, really?
So I love it. Yeah, I love it. The Japanese people are so nice.
Wow. What is the most the memorable experience in Hiroshima?
Hiroshima,
Yeah.
the Memorial Peace Museum. Yeah, it's you feel something weird inside you at the moment that you see everything that happened at that time. So I think that is the most impacting thing that I have ever seen before, because in my country was a civil war, but not that kind of war, you know, and that affects a lot here. So I think that is the most impacting that I've ever seen before.
What is peace to you? So what? Yeah. In your opinion.
I know.
Yeah.
In my opinion, peace is respect the mental and so the dreams about others. You know,
What is the details in daily life? What do you try to do that to achieve that peace?
it's just to be kind with everybody. Yeah, it's, for example, if you see a stranger or if you see somebody who needs help, probably for me, in my opinion, is to be respectful for everybody, just to bring help, just to bring information about it, just to bring a little meeting in the street. So yeah, for me, being respectful is, if you respect me, I will respect you. That's my opinion.
Do you agree or disagree the country continuing to process nuclear weapons?
I'm totally disagree. You know, yeah, I am totally disagree because weapons becomes a war, and then everybody wants to get that weapons, and everybody start fighting about it. Yeah, I'm disagree. I'm totally disagree about it because weapons and nuclear weapons is not a good idea for nobody.
What do you think about small things that we can do to achieve the peace?
Yeah, it's small thing. Yeah, small things making a big changes. Yeah, if you start making conscious about peace and start just to get your voice loud, probably that little actions start making a big change. You know.
Thank you very much.
You're so welcome.
May I ask where you're from?
England.
How long have you been here in Hiroshima?
So far I'm just doing a day trip to Hiroshima. I'm staying in Osaka at the moment.
Oh,
So I've come down yet, but I've been in Japan a week so far. I've got another week, so yeah.
Wow.
I came to Japan before in July actually. We wanted to come in March, so it's a bit cooler.
Wow, this is not the first time.
Second time in Japan.
Second time. Wow.
Coming the first time, really liked it, so I thought, come back a second time.
Oh, today did you go to the Peace Museum?
That's where I was about to go actually. I was going to go and have a look at the dome.
You will go.
And then to the museum.
Okay. Did you learn about Hiroshima in school when you were a
Yes, we did actually.
What did you learn about it?
So it wasn't just Hiroshima. We learned about World War II, but they cover what happened, sort of the atrocities, like maybe all the bad stuff, really, how many people died. Yeah, it's only sort of a few lessons, but you sort of cover it in school.
How did you imagine Hiroshima before coming here?
I sort of thought it'd be a little bit smaller. I thought you'd have just a park, but I was surprised. I actually think the town of Hiroshima itself is quite nice.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's what I imagined it was going to be.
Why did you come to Hiroshima? Why did you choose
Because it's history, really.
history?
Yeah, sort of wanted to see, where it will happen, pay my respects in a way. Yeah, because when I come to Japan last time, that was one of the places I wanted to go, but I couldn't go as well. So yeah, sort of a few reasons really, but mainly just see where it will happen, pay my respects.
What is peace to you? In your opinion, what is the key to achieve the peace? What we can?
Well, that's a good question actually. I have to have a little think. I'd say it's just sort of the main thing: no wars. Everyone sort of living together, living in peace together. Yeah, I'd say the main thing is sort of no wars. Everyone getting along. Everyone sort of recognising each other's differences. That's my opinion, at least. How you'd achieve peace, but
What is the small thing in the daily life we can do to achieve the peace?
Be nice to everyone for no reason at all. You see someone, help them out, say hello, smile to everyone. Yeah, just be kind to everyone you see.
So if there were a person who has an opposite opinion to you, so what would you say? What would you do to them? To the people?
Yeah. Sort of listen to their opinion really. Maybe see where they're coming from, see why they think the way they do. You might change your opinion after, you might not. Sort of, if you really disagree, just think, okay, you think that way, I think that way. Yeah, just sometimes you just got to agree to disagree really.
Do you agree or disagree the country continue to possess the nuclear weapon? Agree or disagree?
It's a hard one really, because the idea of having no weapons would be lovely, that's the dream world. But there'll always be someone who will go and do it. So let's say the world did disarm. As much as lovely as it would be, there will always be someone who will go and create nuclear weapons. I don't think they should ever be used, ever. It just sort of acts as a deterrent in a way, to have security for your country, but nah. It would be nice if we didn't, but I don't think it's possible. It would be a lovely society without nuclear weapons, but I just don't think it's possible.
Hi, thank you very
No worries,
much.
thank you. Cheers.
And may I ask where you're from?
Well, we're from England, but currently living in Australia.
And how long have you been here?
In Hiroshima?
Hiroshima.
Just for the day. So we're staying in Kyoto and then we've travelled here for the day.
How was Hiroshima?
We've just come from the Peace Museum. So
we've just been obviously having an understanding about what happened here on the 6th of August. It was quite a touching experience, obviously seeing the impact that it had on the local people living here at the time, to have something so unexpected happen and the impact as well that it had on generations as well of years to come, because it was decades long after. So it's touching. It makes you think how we as humans can do that to each other, irrespectively of, I think in the end, irrespectively of what happens in between politicians, it's us as people who ultimately suffer as a result. So and I think actually with the time now, given what's happening now,
It puts things into
I
perspective.
think people need to revisit history and moments like this to appreciate peace.
Did you learn about Hiroshima in school when you were a student?
We did. I mean, I can't remember to what extent, but you're taught some information, aren't you? And I think probably from seeing things on television and reading.
Yeah.
So you do hear about it, definitely, but it's not the same as coming here and what you learn.
Now that you're actually here, and what do you think of Hiroshima? What do you feel about Hiroshima?
I think it's a lesson, isn't it? That's how you come here to learn something, and I think you hopefully take that away with you when you leave. But it's still a beautiful place to come and visit.
I think you've nailed it on the head. It's very much a lesson. It's also not just a lesson about that. I think it seems like, it's quite recent what happened. It's like, like 80 years ago. So we're talking like 2 generations of people, and everyone working together, putting these sort of places in motion to help people understand, shows a lot of resilience. I think the forgiveness as well, it seems like I'm seeing that word thrown a lot here, and it's actually really nice. So I think pretty much everyone in the world has got something to learn here from the people of Hiroshima. So yeah.
What is the peace to you, in your opinion? What is the key to achieve the peace?
It's really hard, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think it's stability, it's safety, it's knowing you're gonna go to bed, you're gonna wake up in the morning and your home will be there. You've got your next meal guaranteed. You've got a safe space to sleep.
I think it's a sense of humanity.
Yeah.
If we look at each other like you're a number or you're, like something other than a person, you've got to look at each other and see another person, and that way you don't want to harm others. So, I think the key to peace is, just remember that it's humanity that we're dealing with,
What is a small thing in your daily life we can do to be kind,
It's like listening to others, isn't it? I think. We're always so busy, and I think we need to take time to slow down and just listen to the person that's speaking to you. Try and meet new people. Stay out. Increase your.
But I think for me, it's even like the absolute small things. It's like I'm very grateful that I can walk, I can breathe, I can do things normally. I'm not. I think it is gratitude. Is just being grateful for what I have.
Do you agree or disagree that country continue to proceed unclear weapons?
Absolutely not. No.
Why do you think so? That
no good can come from this.
It's spot on. I think you've got deliberate actions such as what happened on the 6th, but then you've also got accidents that can happen, as a result of manufacturing those weapons or the equipment. Sometimes things go wrong, and like you said, no good can come from it.
And I understand people do it for defence, but once it happens once, it's to fight for, So no.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for coming, Hiroshima.